How much is 30 million pounds in Minecraft? Well, the thing is, it depends on what you're weighing, as obviously a block of gold weighs more than a block of wool. But if you're curious, a gold block weighs 42,549 pounds, and this is what 30 million pounds of gold looks like. The thing is, we aren't looking at gold today. We're looking at hashtag Team Seas. You see, hashtag Team Seas is an organization looking at taking 30 million pounds of trash out of our rivers, beaches, and oceans. And before we look at how much that actually is in Minecraft and what that looks like, let's look at what Team Seas is. Team Seas, launched by Mr. Beast and others, is partnering with the Ocean Conservancy and with the Ocean Cleanup, two partners who are working on distinct portions of this project and will be equally funded. $1 donated has 50 cents go to each of them. The Ocean Conservancy is taking care of trash on beaches and in the ocean currently through volunteer cleanup efforts, specifically in areas where people rely on the ocean for food, jobs, and recreation. And these places are traditionally the ones that are most affected by trash. The Ocean Cleanup is taking care of our rivers by using incredibly just mind-blowing machines and technology that collect trash directly out of the river with something called an inceptor. Basically, it has a net that has all the plastic floating waste get captured, allowing the water to go by, but it collects all the plastic, condenses it down, and is able to be brought to a proper disposal site. And it's really important that we do this as it prevents the waste from ever reaching the ocean. But also, Team Seas is focusing on the most polluted rivers in the world, and 80% of river pollution for the ocean comes from only 1% of rivers worldwide. The reason this is important on a grand scale is that we obviously know that we all need water to survive. Every living thing, from every human, animal, to plant, needs water to survive, and the ocean is where that is kind of just kept. But it's also half the air we breathe, as through processes that frankly confuse me, our oxygen comes from the ocean a lot of the time. Rivers and beaches matter as well as I mentioned earlier with rivers, a lot of trash that is left in those two places end up in the ocean. Beach trash eventually gets swept in with the tide, and rivers are responsible for 20% of the plastic pollution in the ocean. I'm willing to bet you're pretty curious of what 30 million pounds of trash looks like now, aren't you? 30 million pounds of absolutely, as possibly could be, condensed trash. The average estimate for a cubic meter of household garbage would weigh 1,060 pounds. And this is what 30 million pounds of household garbage perfectly condensed down would be. But the thing is this is not the type of thing we're collecting from the oceans, rivers, and beaches. This is how much will be put into a landfill where it's proper disposing. This is how much space will be taken. As a frame of reference, this is what 30 million pounds of plastic bottles would be, which through a lot of complicated math, and if I'm incorrect, I do blame my 10th grade geometry teacher, should look like, which is a 75 meter cube of trash. And to give you a perspective on that, I put a candle here. That candle in Minecraft is almost half a meter tall, and 16-ounce water bottles are not a half meter tall. They're in fact 8.75 inches. And by some quick math, you could fit about 6 Sprite bottles in that one candle. And this is how many of them we can pick up by donating $30 million to the Project Team Seas. Somebody, I'm going back to you in the studio. I'm going to look at this 75 cubic meter block a little bit longer. Many YouTubers make deals to match their community's donation. As in, if you donate $1, I'll donate $1 up to a certain amount. I'm doing this a little bit differently. I want you guys throughout the whole community to try to match me. This is something I'm really passionate about. I grew up in the state of Maine and I was born in Hawaii, and both of those have large coasts. Unfortunately, I don't remember what the coast of Hawaii looked like, but I'll let you know when tourist season came around in Maine, those beaches need cleaned. I'm putting $5,000 of my own money down to assist with this effort, and I ask that those of you that are watching assist by either giving directly, which you can with teamseas.org, links down below, by waiting for the specific YouTube giving platform to come out, which is not available as of yet. I'll get more on that in a little bit. or by sharing this with others and be able to talk about Team Seas with other people and is helping them to be able to give as well. If you'd like to be notified when the YouTube giving fundraiser is launched, say something down in the comments below. Somebody let me know, when is it going to be out? Is it out yet? Just a comment, something like that, to let me know that you want that. And when I'm able to attach the link to the description, I will message each of you letting you know when it's available. As I said, this is really important to me. Team Seas is something that I definitely want to stand for, and I hope you guys are able to as well. Hope this was informative, and it's something I am greatly excited for to be able to see get accomplished in our world.
What a wonderful world.